Hi children. So in our previous video we have learned about progressions. In that how to identify the arithmetical progression. What is first term? What is common difference? This we have learned in our previous video. Then what we are going to learn in this video? Let me tell you. Already we have discussed about the general form of an arithmetical progression. The general form of arithmetical progression is a comma a plus d comma a plus 2d comma a plus 3d and so on and so on and so on. In the sense there are infinitive number of terms are there in this. So as we learn, this is we know that first term a1. This is second term A2, this is third term A3, fourth term A4. So what is A4 formula? A4 equal to A plus 3D. A3 formula is A plus 2D. A2 formula is A plus 1D. So A2 equal to A plus 1, A3 equal to A plus 2D. A4 equal to A plus 3D. Then what is nth number of term? Nth term. If there are n number of terms, how to find out the nth number of term in this? See, if there is a 4, A4, A plus 3, A99, already we have done this. A plus 98D. So the number of term and in the difference, here product of the difference you see, 1 less than this. If it is 99, you will believe 98. In the same way, we can find out the nth number of term. The nth number of term is denoted by an. An in the sense, here an equal to last term. An equal to last term. Sometimes the last term is also denoted by L. Nth term or not last term. LR. An equal to LRAN in the sense last term. That nth number of term. The nth number of term in the sense here A plus first term is common. So how much we need to subtract? N number of terms no? N minus 1 into D. Here it is 99. 99 minus 1, 98 into D. If it is 2, 2 minus 1, 1 into D. Here A3, 3 in the sense A plus 3 minus 1, 2D. Here 4, 4 minus 1, 3D. In the same way here nth term. So an equal to A plus this n minus 1 into D. So this is the formula children to find out nth number of term of an arithmetical progression. Suppose for general example, let's take 2 comma 4 comma 6 comma 8. So we know that this list of numbers in arithmetical progression. So why we know already here a equal to 2. The common difference we get d equal to a2 minus 7. 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay. Now suppose 1, a1, a2, a3, a4. 4 number of terms are given. I want to find out the fifth term. A5. I want to find out the fifth term in this. How can I find out the fifth term? By using this formula. See, A5 in the sense. That means an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Here n equal to what? I need to find out the fifth term. So A5 equal to a, that equal to 2 plus n. I need to find out the fifth term. Minus 1 into d is 2. That n value is 5 because I need to find out the fifth term. Here A5 equal to 2 plus 5 minus 1 is 4 into 2. 4 into 2 is 8. A5 equal to 2 plus 8. A5 equal to 10. So next term here 2, 4, 6, 8. The next term is 10. In this way we can find out like whichever term we require. By using this formula an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. By using this formula we are going to solve our exercise number Exercise number 6.2. So without wasting time, let's start our class, children. I'll try to explain the problems from this exercise. So these all problems based on the same formula, an equal to nth number term equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So here we need to be learn what is an in the sense last term, a first term, n number of terms, d common difference. We know all the terms which are involved in this formula. Once again, an last term, a first term, n number of terms, d is common difference. We know all this. So how many unknown number of terms are there in this? So there are 4, an, a, n and d. If you know any 3 of these, we'll know the one more unknown terms. If you know the any 3, if it is given an, a and n, we can find out the common difference. Or not, if it is given a and n and d, if these 3 terms are given in the question, we can find out the an. So if any 3 terms are given, we can find out the fourth unknown term by using this formula. Try to know that what is the use of this. If it is given any 3 terms, we can find out the fourth unknown term from in this. And also we can find out the nth number of term of any arithmetical progression. So let us take some questions from the 6.2 first way. Look at the textbook at page number 139. That is given that fill in the blanks in the following table. Given that a is the first term and d is a common difference, an is the nth number of term of ap. So here they have given some terms. So let us write that first question. A equal to they have given 7 and d equal to they have given 3, common difference 3, n equal to they have given 8 and an you need to find out. We need to find out the an. So 3 terms are given. We need to find out the fourth term. So by using an formula, a plus n minus 1 into d, where we need to find out the an equal to a value. These all the values you substitute wherever it is present here. A equal to 7 plus n 8 minus 1 d, that is 3. Very simple. 7 plus 8 minus 1 is 7. 7 into 3. So here let us multiply this 2. 7 3s are 21. So an equal to 7 plus 21, that is 28. So the answer of this question, the an is 28. Now let's go for the next one in this. Now at this time we need to find out the d. A equal to they have given minus 18 and d we need to be find out in this, and n equal to they have given 10 and an they have given 0. An equal to 0. Let us find out the d common difference in this. So by using the same formula, an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Very simple. We need to substitute these values in this formula. An value is 0, that equal to a minus 18 plus n value, that is 10 minus 1 into d value is unknown. Let us write that as it is. Now let us solve the problem, children. See, very simple now. 0, that equal to minus 18 plus 10 minus 1 is 9 into d, 9d. So what we need to do it, this minus 18 connected term we need to be transferred to the LHS side now. That minus 18 become plus 18, that equal to 9d is left at RHS side. Now 9 is multiplying to d, we need to find out the d. So let it make it along and we'll transfer all the connected terms which is related to the d. So this 9 is multiplying to d. Let us transfer to the LHS side, that become divides. So 18 by 9 equal to d. 9 ones are 9 twos are. So d equal to 2. We got the common difference is 2. Yes. In this way, we can also find out the remaining unknown terms. When 3 of the terms are given, we can find out the third term. I hope you can do this now. The remaining 3 questions. Let me go for the second bit in this. So solve the problems with the same thing. Substitute this, write this formula and substitute the given values, so that we will get a answers. So next I go for the second bit questions. Find the 30 term. The first question, second bit, first question. What we need to find out? See that AB is given here. Arithmetical progression is given. What is arithmetical progression? 10 comma 7 comma 4 and so on. Infinite arithmetical progression. And what we need to find out here? 30 term. 30 term in the sense A30 we need to be find out. A30 we need to find out. 13th term, 30 term. So that is A30. So let us find out how to find out the A30. To find out the A30, we need to know that A value, N value and D value. Let us know that A value from this arithmetical progression, that is first term is 10. Then common difference D equal to A2 minus A1. A2 is what here? 7. 7 minus 10, that equal to minus 3. So D value also we got it as a minus 3. Next, N equal to what? Here itself they have given N value, that is 30 term. N equal to 30. So by using this, we can find out the answer now. That is A n equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Let us take this formula now. As we know A30 is here N equal to 30. That equal to A value we got it, that is 10. Plus N value, that is 30 minus 1 into D value is minus 3. So A30 equal to formula, directly we can write that A plus 29 into D. That is what we get here actually. 30 minus 1, 29. So A30 equal to 10 plus 29 into minus 3 here. 30 minus 1, 29. So 29 into 3. 3 9s are 27. 2 carries. And 3 to the 6 plus 2, 8. Minus 87 here. That is minus 3. So A30 equal to 10 minus 87. 10 minus 87, from 10 you subtract minus 87. So that we get minus 77. So this is the answer of 30th term of this arithmetical progression. If there is a here 1, 2, 3 terms are given. The 30 term answer will be minus 77. See, these numbers are decreasing. 10, 7, 4. So if you go like that, here we get minus 77. Now the second question of this is a similar we need to find out here AP. Let me take a arithmetical progression of this, that is minus 3 comma minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2 comma 2 and so on. They are adding something. See, minus half plus 2 in the sense what they are adding here. Let us find out A equal to first term equal to minus 3. Finished. Then common difference D equal to A2 minus A1. A2 minus A1 in the sense, let us take it here A2, that is minus 1 by 2 minus according to the formula, and A1 equal to minus 3. Let's take minus 1 by 2 minus into minus plus 3 by 1. Let us take it and we'll do the cross multiplication. 2 into 1 is 2. 1 ones are 1, but minus 1 is here, and 2 3s are 6. So ultimately we get 6 minus 1 is 5 by 2, and the common difference equal to 5 by 2. As what we need to find out in this 11th term. 11th term in the sense A11. A11 we need to find out. See, N equal to then 11. N equal to 11. So An equal to A plus N minus 1 into B. Here A11, N equal to 11, that equal to A. A equal to minus 3 plus N, that is 11 minus 1 into D. D equal to into 5 by 2. Let us solve this. A11 equal to minus 3 plus 10. 11 minus 1 is 10 into 5 by 2. Let us simplify this. 2 ones are 2 5s are 10. Then A11 equal to minus 3 plus 5 into 5 25. 25 minus 3 is 22. So A11 equal to 22. The 11th term of this AP is 22. This bit is completed. I hope you understand this. Let's go for the next bit in this. See that next bit what we need to find out in that. Simple. What they have given, what we need to find. This you need to be think it over here. Very simple exercise is this. The next exercise is very interesting again. Okay. So let us find out this bit first. Third bit. Find the respective term of the following APs. Respective term, that means there are some terms, given terms that we need to find out the given terms in this. There are overall 5 questions in this. Let me find out at least 2 questions from this. So I will be going for 4th one and also 5th one. 4th and 5th one. Let me go for 4th question in this. Third bit, 4th question, that here A1 equal to minus 4 and they have also given A6 equal to 6. Find what we need to find out here. See, A2, A3, A4, comma A5. This all we need to find out. Let us do it that. First, the given information, let us take it from this. What is A1? So, A1 is nothing but A. That equal to 6. Minus 4. The first term they have given minus 4. Then A6. A6 equal to what? 6. Here sir we get idea. A6 formula is what? A6 formula directly we can get A plus 5D. A6 equal to A plus 5D. So A10 equal to A plus 90. In the same way, A plus 5D equal to 6. But here we have A value that is minus 4. Let us substitute here. Minus 4 plus 5 into D equal to 6. This minus 4 will transfer this side. So that here we get 5D equal to 6 plus 4. Here minus 4 becomes plus 4. Then 5D equal to 6 plus 4 is 10. Then D equal to 10 by 5. This 5 also will transfer this side. 5 ones are 5 twos are. As D equal to 2. The common difference we got it here. Hence we have all the formulas we can find out directly. See, A2 value we need to find out. A2 equal to, what's the formula? A plus 1D or A plus D. So we have A value that is minus 4 plus D value is 2. So here you get 2 minus 4 is minus 2. So A2 equal to minus 2. Then A3 we need to find out. A3 equal to A plus 2D. A plus 2D. So here we can find out A value is minus 4 plus 2 into D value is 2 again. 2 into 2 is 4. Minus 4 plus 2 into 2 is 4. Plus 4 and minus 4 get cancelled. 0. That A3 value is 0. Now we need to find out A4. A4 equal to A plus 3D. As here A4 equal to A value is minus 4 plus 3 into D value is, we got 2 actually, common difference. So here A4 equal to minus 4 plus 3 2s are 6. Thus A4 equal to 6 minus 4 is 2 again. A4 equal to 2. Then A5 we need to find out the last one. A5 we need to find. A5 equal to A plus 4D. A equal to minus 4 plus 4 into D value is 2. So minus 4 plus 4 to the 8. 8 minus 4 is 4. Hence A5 equal to also 4. So we got this now. Yes. Now next let us solve another problem from the same bit. I hope you understand what we are doing. It's simple thing we need. What we required, what we need to find, what they have given. Given that RTP proof. Given that RTP proof. So given that we need to be concentrate. Then RTP required to prove what we need to find out. That we need to be concentrate. Next question is the fifth question that A2 equal to 38 and A6 equal to minus 22. So we need to find out A1, A3, A4, A5. Find A1, A3, A4, A5 need to find out here. Let us find out, children. Very simple. Let us take here A2 is nothing but what is here? A2 is given 38. A2 is since what? A plus D that equal to 38. See that here 2 also unknown term. Let us give as a equation number 1. These kind of problems are very again there are many questions based on this. Let us A6 equal to minus 22. So A6 equal to A plus 5D equal to minus 22. Here we got equation number 2. When you see here equation number 1 and equation number 2, these two can be solved by the elimination process from equation number 1 and 2. Let us solve it. See, A plus D equal to 38 and here A plus 5D equal to minus 22. So what we need to do is see here this both we cannot be cancelled. See here 1A and here also 1A. But here plus A, here also it is the plus A. So let us multiply this second equation by the minus. We will multiply by minus. Here we need to be change the signs. Here is plus now it become minus. Here plus it become minus. Here minus it become a plus. We need to change and cancel it now. Plus A and minus A cancel. See 1D minus 5D that is minus 4D. From 1D we subtracted 5D. So minus 4D equal to. See what we need to 38 plus 22. Yes, what we get here? 10, 1, 60. 60 we will get. So minus 4D equal to 6D. 60. Then this minus 4 will transfer this side as the D equal to 60 by minus 4. 4 ones are 4. Here 4 ones are 4. 2 left. 4 5s are 20. So D equal to minus 15. D equal to we got minus 15. See we got only D. Again we require A to find out A1 is nothing but a first term A only. So if you find out the A value that is equal to A1. A3 we require A plus 2D. So A is essential here we need to find 2. So what we need? You need a value. So substitute this minus 15 in the equation number 1 at here. So that we get. Let us substitute D equal to minus 15 in equation number 1. So what is equation number 1? A plus D equal to 38. Here A plus D value minus 15 equal to 38. A plus into minus 15 equal to 38. A equal to this minus 15 you transfer this side. Then 38 plus 15. So let us take it now. A equal to 38, 48 and 53. So we got A value as a 53. So now we can find out our RTPs. A1 is nothing but A, that is 53. A1 is nothing but a first term, that is A, that equal to 53. Now next we need A3. A3 equal to A plus 2d. A equal to what here? 53 plus 2 into d. D equal to minus 15. Minus 15. So 53 plus into minus is minus 2 into 15, that is 30. So you will get here 23. A equal to 23. Next we need to find out the A4 and A5. A4 is equal to A plus 3D. So A4 equal to what here? 53 plus 3 into D value is minus 50. So A4 equal to 53 minus 45. 3 into 15, 45. So here A4 equal to 8. 53 minus 45 is 8. Next A5 equal to A plus 4D. So here A5 equal to A value 53 plus 4 into D value is minus 15. So here A5 equal to 53 plus into minus is minus 60. As A5 equal to, what do we get here? Minus 7. In this way you get the answer. Here you did not be confused. A2 equal to A plus D and A6 equal to A plus 5D. Here it is equation number 1 and here it is equation number 2. From 1 and 2 elimination process, by doing elimination process we cancelled these and we got one of the term. Here both the terms are unknown, A term and D term. A plus D equal to 38, A plus 5D equal to minus 22. Both are unknown. How can we find them? By eliminating one of the term, we will get one term. See, A, L, E eliminated. So we got D value. From the D value, we got A value. So in this way we can find out here. So there are next questions. Let us go through that questions now. I hope you understand these kind of problems are important, children. Next, there is the fourth question. You have a look and read the question very carefully. You get an idea what we are going to solve here. Next, which term of the AP of 3, 8, 13, 18 is 78? Which term is 78 is asking. So we can find out. See, let us write here the given AP, given arithmetical progression. The given arithmetical progression AP equal to 3, 8, 13, 18, and so on is 78. So which term is 78? This is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term. Then it is which number of term? Which number of term? Let us see what they are given, what we need to find. Which number of term? This is A value, first term. First term is A equal to 3. Then D, common difference equal to what? You tell me. A2 minus A1. That A2 is 8 minus 3. That equal to 5. So the common difference also we got as a 5. Hence, AN, the last term is given here in this arithmetical progression. The last term, AN is 78. Here N equal to what? Which number of term it is? Which number of term? N is the number of term. So, which number of term? N value we need to find. By using, see, when you have here A value, D value, AN value, we can find out the N value by using this AN equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. This formula, nth number of term of arithmetical progression formula. So, A value is 78. A value is 3. N value you need to find out. Minus 1, we write as a same. D value is 5. Simple. First this 3 you transfer this side. 78, this plus 3 become minus 3. Always you do this. Whenever you need to find out the N, first you transfer the first term this side. Plus 3 become minus 3. So here what is left now? N minus 1 into 5. Simple. Now 78 minus 3 is 75. That equal to N minus 1 into 5. Simple. This 5 you transfer this time now. So 1 corrected term will transfer. 5 is multiplying. So it will be divided here. 75 by 5, that equal to N minus 1. 5 was a 5. Here 5 was a 5. 2 left. 25. 5 5 is 25. So here N minus 1 equal to what? We got 15. So this minus 1 you transfer this side now. N equal to 15 plus 1. That n equal to 16. That means this 78 is 16th term of this AP is 78. 16th term of this given AP is 78. Very easy. The given information from in this itself there are lot of information is given that we utilize. We came to know that what they have given, what we need to find. That is what you need to do it. You need to do it every time. Okay. Then fifth bit questions are there. If you observe that fifth bit, you will get an idea what to do that. So same kind of questions they ask. See, same kind of question they ask. See, find the number of terms in the each of the following APs. The number of terms. Which number of terms it is, we need to find out. There are two questions in this now. Let me solve the one question from this. The second one I will solve. The first one you do it. So same. What I have done that here. Fifth bit. Second one. Fifth bit. Second one I am going to do it. 18, comma 15 whole 1 by 2, comma 13, comma and so on minus 47. So simple. Let us write first term. First term A is equal to 18. Common difference D equal to A2 minus A1. A2 is what here? 15 whole 1 by 2 minus A1 is 18. The 15 whole 1 by 2 is a mixed fraction. Let us convert into the improper fraction. 2 into 15. This 2 into multiply. 2 into 15, 30. 30 plus numerator 1. That is 31 by 2 minus 18. We'll write as 18 by 1. To do the cross multiplication, to find out the D. 2 into 1. First we need to multiply these two denominators. 2 into 1 is 2. Next you multiply this 2. 1 into 31 is 31. What is the symbol here? Minus. That's right that. 2 into 8 is 36. Now you will get here 31 minus 36. That is minus 5 by 2. This is D value here. You got the D value also. Next, what here is which number of term it is? Nth number of term is given. So an value is given. an last term of this arithmetical progression is minus 47. What is here minus? What is here minus 47? It is the last term. So the an we got last term is denoted by an. Now next, what we need to find out which number of term it is. Minus 47 is which number of term. So we got these all values. Now if you know the formula, you substitute in the formula, you get that. So this is the formula actually. an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Let us substitute the given values. Three values we know it. A value, d value and a value. Let us substitute an equal to minus 47. That equal to a value is what here? 18. That's the first term. Plus n minus 1. N value unknown. D value we know already. D value equal to minus 5 by 2. Minus 5 by 2. Simple. This already told. First 18 you transfer this side. Minus 47. That plus 18 become minus 18. That equal to n minus 1 into minus 5 by 2. Simple. So here let us solve it. Sum of two negative number is also negative number. Minus 47 minus 18. So we get the answer in the minus. 8 plus 7 is 15. 1 carry 2 plus 4 is 6. Minus 65. Minus 65 equal to n minus 1 into minus 5 by 2. This minus 5 by 2 will transfer this side. This minus 5 by 2 is multiplying. So this will be divided here. That means this fraction will become reciprocal. Or not, we can also do that. First 2 is dividing. It become multiplication. Minus 65. So here 2 is dividing these terms. So it will multiply here. So here minus 5 is multiplying. So minus 5 will be divided. That equal to n minus 1. This minus 5 is multiplying. So minus 5 will divide. Not plus 5 will divide. So when it is multiplying, it changes as a division when you transport to the other side of the equation. So that you remember. Most of them they write as a plus 5 here. That is wrong. Minus minus will cancel. 5 ones are 5. 5 ones are 5. 1 left. 5 threes are 15. So here 30 into 2 that equal to n minus 1. 32 is 26 equal to n minus 1. This minus 1 you transfer, 26 plus 1 equal to n. So the n value is 27. This is the process, very simple to find out. See what we got, the nth number of term. That means which number of term is 27th term of given AP, given arithmetical progression is minus 47. 27th term of the given this arithmetical progression. This is 27th term. If it is the first term, second term, third term, there are many terms, and this is the 27th term. Okay, it's very simple. If they have given 3 terms, we can find out the 4th unknown term from using this formula. In this formula, 4 terms are there: A, N, and D. From that, if they have given 3, we can find out the 4th one. Any one it is. Okay, I hope you understand this one also. There are many questions again. Let us solve that. Based on the same concept, they are given, they twisted the questions, they asked in a different way to confuse you. But if you know how to solve it in diplomatic way, we can solve this all. The 6th question now. The 6th question is, check whether minus 150 is a term of AP, that is 11, 8, 5, 2. Let us see the given arithmetical progression here. Arithmetical progression, they have given that 11, 8, 5, 2 and so on. So here is the rate minus 150. Minus 150 is a term in this arithmetical progression or not? Here 11 is the first term, 8 is the second term, 5 is third term, 2 is fourth term, and so on. There are many terms here. Hence minus 150. Is it related to this arithmetical progression or not? If it is, this minus 150 is a number of this arithmetical progression, which number of term? That we need to find out. So let us do it in the same method what we solved in the previous 2 questions. Here first term, A equal to what here? We have 11. Then second term, that is common difference, D we need. D equal to A2 minus A1, directly we get C minus 3. A2, that is 8 minus 11, that equal to minus 3. When you observe here, 11, here 3 decrease, here 3 decrease, here 3 decrease. If so on decrease on O, this minus 150 will comes in this arithmetical progression or not. So next one what you will get here, minus 3 you subtract, that we get minus 1. Minus 1, minus 4, minus 7, minus 10. It's gone like that. So minus 150 will comes in this arithmetical progression or not. This is one question. So let us consider sometime this for a time being this AN equal to minus 150. This is the nth number of terms suppose. It is the last term of this arithmetical progression. Thus n value we need to find out. So this minus 150 is the nth number of term. So what is the n value? Which number of term it is? So let us see, by using this formula, A equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, where A n value is what here? Minus 150 we used. That equal to A value is what? 11 plus n value we need to find out, and D value which is that minus 3. As I told you, this 11 will transfer this side, minus 150 and plus 11 become minus 11, and here n minus 1 into minus 3. So minus 150 minus 11. Sum of two negative number is also a negative number. 150, 11, 161. That equal to n minus 1 into minus 3. This minus 3 is multiplied. Let us transfer this side. That becomes division now. Minus 161 by here minus 3. That equal to n minus 1. Minus minus get cancelled. Let us see now. 3 1s are 3, 3 5s are 15, 1 left. It is 11 now. 3 3s are 9. So 2 more left. That become 20. 3 8s are, sorry, 3 6s are 18. 3 6s are 18. Whatever. We got 53.6 equal to n minus 1. This minus 1 also you transfer this side. 53.6 plus 1 that equal to n. So n value you got 54.6. 54.6. But the number of terms will not be in the decimal. The number of terms always in the whole number, rounding number only. It will not come in the decimal. The number of terms also will never get in the negative. Minus 2 term, minus 3 term, minus 4 term, we cannot say that. The number of terms always positive. First term, second term, third term, fourth term, it will be positive only. And we can't say that first term, 1.5 term, 2 term, 2.5 term, third term, 3.5 term, we can't get like that. The number of terms always in the natural numbers. So here 54.6, okay, the number of term will not get in the decimal. So 54.6 of the term, no, will not be that. So here minus 150 is not a, see, check whether minus 150 is a term. No, minus 150 is not a term of this given arithmetical progression. Here given is this one, given is this arithmetical progression. So minus 150 is not a term in this arithmetical progression. Simple. This minus 150 will not come in this. Maybe minus 151 may comes, but not minus 150, or minus 149 may comes, but this not minus 150 comes in this arithmetical progression. So here n value should be round up, like 54 if comes, it is a possible. So there is a number 54th term we can say, but we got 54.6. So number of terms will not be in the decimal form. That you remember, children, very important. Next we go for the 7th question in this bit. Overall there are 13 questions are there. From this we have, 17 questions are there. From that let's go for the 7th one. Very important one. Already we have solved one problem. Find the 31st term of AP whose 11th term is 38 and 16th term is 73. Simple. See that what we need to find out. Find out the 31st term, A31. We need to be find out A31. We need to find out, children. Now from the AP whose 11th term, that means A11 equal to what they have been, A11 equal to 38. This A11 we can write like A plus ND equal to what? 38. This A11 we can write A plus 10D, that equal to 38. Equation number 1. And also is given that the 16th term is 73. A16 is 73. Yes, A16 we can write like A plus 15D, that equal to 73. So this is equation number 2. We have equation number 1 and also equation number 2, where A value and D values are unknown. Both are unknown. So what we need to do is, we need to solve this by the elimination process. We need to solve the equations. From equation number 1 and 2, we get, so let us write the equation number 1, A plus 10D equal to 38 and A plus 15D equal to 73. Here both are this A and A. Plus A cannot be cancelled. So we'll multiply by the minus to the second equation, so that the signs will be changes like this. Then plus A minus A get cancelled. That means A terms are eliminated. Only we have D terms. So 10 minus 15. It is not plus 15 now. It is minus 15. 10 minus 15 is minus 5. D equal to. Here we need to solve it. See. 73 minus 38. 13. 5. 6 minus 3 is 3 minus 35 we get minus 35. This minus 5 is multiplied to D. Let's transfer this side. Minus 5 usually divides. D equal to minus 35 by minus 5. Minus minus get cancelled and 5 ones are 5 sevens are. And D value, the D value we get as a 7. Let us substitute this D value in the equation number 1 or in the equation number 2. We get, let us substitute D equal to 7 in equation number 1. What is equation number 1? A plus 10d. A plus 10d equal to 38. A plus 10 into d value is 7. 10 into 7 that equal to 38. A plus 10 sevens are 70 that equal to 38. A equal to 38 minus 70. 38 minus 70. What do you get here, children? Can you tell me now? 40. That means 32 we get. Minus 32. Minus 32 will get. That A value we have minus 32 and D value is what? 7. So let us one need to find out the 31st term. A31 is equal to formula is A plus 30D. A31st, the 31st term, that means A31st equal to A plus 30D. So A31st equal to A value is what? Minus 32 plus 30 into D value is 7. So here A31 equal to minus 32 plus 30 into 7, that is 210. 210 minus 32 here. It is 8 and here it is 17. So A31 equal to 178. A31st, that means 31st term of this arithmetical progression is 178. Now we can go for the 8th question from this page. 8th question. See, video like this more, but every question you are getting understand here. Every question and answer I am explaining you. Try to write this all the answers in your notebook and practice once again. If at all you got any doubt, once again you watch this video to clarify your doubts. If you listen 2-3 times and 2-3 times this videos continuously, you get clear idea. You will never get any doubt in the future. So we go for the 8th question from this bit now. 8th question. If the third term and nth term of this AP is 4 and minus 8 respectively. So third term and ninth term. Third term A3 equal to what here? A3 equal to, that is 4 and ninth term A9 equal to minus 8 respectively. Which term of this AP is 0? Which term is 0? Which number of term is 0? That we need to find out. See, third term A plus 2D equal to 4. A plus 2D equal to 4. Third term since A plus 2D that equal to 4. Equation number 1. Ninth term A plus 8D that equal to minus 8. Yes, equation number 2. So which number of term? Which number of term of this arithmetical progression is 0? So which number of term will get here? An equal to, let us take 0. This which number of term is 0? N value we need to find out. The an value we already got it, and n value we need to find out. From this equation number 1 and 2 we get the a value and d value here. Let us find out from equation number 1 and 2. A plus 2d equal to 4. Here a plus 8d equal to minus 8. Here minus, it is minus and it become a plus. So plus and minus 8 cancel. Here 2 minus 8 is minus 6d that equal to 12. This minus 6 you transfer this side. D equal to 12 by minus 6. 6 ones are 6 twos are. D equal to minus 2. D value we got minus 2. Let us substitute this D value in the equation number 1. Let us substitute D equal to minus 2 in equation number 1. What is equation number 1? A plus 2D. A plus 2D equal to 4. A plus 2 into D value is minus 2 equal to 4. A equal to plus into minus 2 twos are 4. 2 twos are 4, that equal to 4. This minus 4. You transfer this side. This become a plus. Now A equal to 4 plus 4. A equal to, that is 8. As you got the A value as a 8. A value we know and D value we know. An. Which number of term? will become a 0. That means an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d formula you use it. Here an equal to 0, a value is 8, n value we need to find which number of term is 0. So n value we need to find out where d value. Here d value we have is a minus 2. Let us solve this now. This plus 8 we transfer this side. 0 minus 8 equal to n minus 1 into minus 2. So here minus 8 equal to n minus 1 into minus 2. This minus 2 will transfer, this minus 2 is multiplying. So minus 2 will divide here. So n minus 1. Minus minus 8 cancel, 2 ones are 2 fours are. N minus 1 equal to 4. N equal to 4 plus 1. Therefore n equal to 5. Therefore the fifth term of this arithmetical progression is 0. That means if a3 equal to 4 and a9 equal to minus 8, which number of term is 0? The fifth term. The fifth term of this progression is 0. So let us go for the ninth question of this. Ninth question now. Ninth question. You go through the ninth question once again. You read the ninth question till that time. Very easy problems. So you need to be understand. Don't confuse because. Okay. Then here ninth question is that the 17th term of AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. So here simple. What is it? The 17th term. 17th term in the sense a 17th term is exceeds 10th term by 7. 10th term is a10 by 7. This is what 17th term of AP exceeds 10th term by 7. This is what. Now find the common difference. We need to find out the d value here. Find the common difference. D value we need to find out. A17 value is what actually? The formula of A17 is a plus 16d, that equal to a10 a plus 9d plus 7. Simple. This all the terms you transfer this side. What we get? Let's see. Here, let's say first we write a plus 16d. This plus a become minus a and plus 9d become minus 9d, that equal to 7. Here plus a and minus a get cancelled. 16d minus 9d. 16d minus 9d, that you will get 7d, that equal to 7. This 7 is multiplying, you transfer the side, 7 will divide. Therefore d equal to 7 by 7, 1 the 7 1 the 7 1 the. D equal to what you got now? 1. Hence the common difference of these is 1. Very simple, completed here. What we done? Simple. A17 we have written here, A10 value we have written here. Then this unknown terms are we sent to the LHS side, we cancelled, else d values we got. The difference of 16d minus 9d is 7d and d we transfer this side, else we got the common difference. Now we go for the 10th question here. The children, look at the 10th question everybody. Okay, that 10th question now. Two APs have same common difference. Two APs have same common difference. The difference between the 100th term is 100. What is the difference between the 1000th terms? So there are two APs, suppose 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on. Now next 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and so on. This is the first AP and this is second AP. Okay. Here there are two APs are there. Okay. Here there are two APs are there. Their common difference, if you observe, 4 minus 2 is 2. The common difference here 2. Here also common difference you can observe 2 only. Here two APs have same common difference. D value is 3. If there are 100th term, here there is a 100th term. 100th term. The 100th term between the 100th term is 100. So their 100th term, the common difference is 100. So if they have 100 like this, suppose 200, 400, 600, 800, 1000, 300, 500, 700, 900 and 1100. So what you can see here, the common difference you can see 100. Now the common difference you can see the 100. Their 100th term common difference is 100. What about the 1000th term common difference? It's not 1000, it's also 100. Because the common difference should be same to every term. Then only you can say these two are the arithmetical progression. If common difference changes, first term 2, first second term 3, the fourth term 4, 5, 6. If common difference changes like, then it is not considered as a arithmetical progression. The common difference should be same for every condition in the arithmetical progression. At every term the common difference should be same. Here at 100th term the common difference suppose 100. Then 1000th terms also the common difference should be 100 only. It's not like 1000. Then second term, 50th term the common difference also will be 100 only. The first two terms common difference also will be 100 only. So because if you are telling that two are APs, arithmetical progression, if they are arithmetical progression, the common difference should be always same. So here I already said these two given are arithmetical progression. So either it is 100th terms or 1000th terms or 1,00,000th terms, their common difference will be same. Will not be changes if number of terms are increases. Okay, try to know this, children. You should not be confused here. What is the 1000th term common difference is also 100. Now let's go for the 11th question. 11th solution. See the 11th solution now. How many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? How many 3-digit numbers? 3-digit numbers start from the 100. Okay, how many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? Let us see that. The first 3-digit number which is divisible by 7. Let us write the arithmetical progression. 100 is not divisible by 7. 101 is not divisible by 7. 105 is divisible by 7. Then 112 is divisible by 7. 119 is divisible by 7. And so on. The 3-digit number, what? 999. Is it divisible by 7? No. So once you divide these, 7 ones are 7, 2 gets here, and you take out here. 7 fours are 28, 1, and here 19. 7 twos are 14. That is what here we got 5. So for 999 minus this remainder we got minus 1. It should not be minus 5. It should be 0. Then here we get 994. Exactly, this 994 is divisible by 7. So the last number is 994. So these numbers are divisible by 7. 3-digit numbers. First 3-digit number 105 is divisible by 7. Next 112 is divisible by 7. Plus 7 and plus 7. Plus 7. Go on like that. 994 is divisible by 7. Again plus 7 you do it, you get 4-digit number. That is not divisible by 7. Okay, that may be divisible by 7, but that is 4-digit number. We need only 3-digit number. So let us see how many terms are there. 1, 2, 3 and so on. This is which number of term there. If you find out this is which number of term, we get the answer. As we know that here first term A equal to 105. The common difference as we know that is 7 only. An equal to what? Here An equal to 994. The n number of terms. How many number of terms are there in this? That is what we need to find out here. By using formula A equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. A equal to 994. That equal to A value 105 plus n value minus 1. So n value is say minus 1 into D is 7. This 105 you transfer this side. 994 minus 105 equal to n minus 1 into 7. Simple here 994 105. 14 minus 5 is 9. Here 8 minus 0 is 8. And here 9 minus 1 is 8. 889 into n minus 1 into 7. This 7 you transfer this side now. 889 by 7 equal to n minus 1. 7 ones are 7 ones are 1 is left. So 7 2s are 14. Here 4 left. 7 7s are 49. 127. So n minus 1 equal to 127. This minus 1 you transfer this side. N equal to 127 plus 1. N equal to 128. There are 128 terms are there which are divisible by 7. How many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? 128 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7. This is the first 3-digit number which is divisible by 7, and this is the last 3-digit number which is divisible by 7. So it is we consider as a an, and we consider this is a a, and however the divisible by 7 no common difference is d equal to 7. In the same way they ask the next question that you can solve, I think so. See, how many 3-digit, no sorry, how many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? So this is a 12th question. See, how many 4-digit numbers, sorry, how many multiples of 4 between 10 and 250? So 10 and 250 multiples of 4, that means the numbers divisible by 4. Like a multiples of 4, let us write that AP equal to 12 is a multiple of 4, 16, then 20 and so on. 250 is not, 248 is, yes, 248 is the last, which is these are multiples of 4 lie between the 10 and 250. So as we have here A equal to 12 and D equal to multiples of 4, so common difference you get 4, and AN equal to 248, and this is the last number which is divisible by 4 actually. 4 6 are 4 4 are, sorry 4 2 are, it is possible. So n number of terms, so how many multiples are there? So n value we need to find. Same again, an equal to a plus n minus 1 into c, same model like this one. So an equal to 248, that equal to a value 12 plus n value we need to find out, minus 1 into d value is 4. This 12 you transfer inside, 248 minus 12 equal to n minus 1 into 4. 8 minus 2 is 6, 4 minus 1 is 3, 236 equal to n minus 1 into 4. This 4 you transfer this side now, 236 equal to n minus 1 by 4. So 4 ones are 4 5s are 20. So 3 left, 4 9s are 36. So here n minus 1 equal to 59, n equal to 59 plus 1, n equal to 60. Therefore there are 60 multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250. I hope you understand this. Next we go for 12th question. 12th question is completed. Now we have to go for 13th question. Look at the 13th question once. Everybody look at the 13th question. What is 13th question? Read carefully to understand. Reading question and analyzing the data from the question is very important. When you understand the question, there itself you get the answer, children. See, for what value of n? For what value of n? In this sense, we need to find out the n value, or the nth terms of APs. 2 APs are given, are equal, where the nth values are equal. Which number of terms these nth values are equal is it? So let's write that given 2 APs first. The first arithmetical progression is what here? 63 comma 65 comma 67 comma and so on. This is the first arithmetical progression, and the second arithmetical progression is what? Let me write here. The second arithmetical progression AP2, this is AP1, that equal to 3 comma 10 comma 17 and so on. See, these 2 APs are given, which, see, what value of n, at what nth number of term, their nth terms are equal. So first of all let us find out the first term in this arithmetical progression 1. A equal to 63 and D equal to A2 minus 7, that equal to 65 minus 63, that equal to 2. So 65 minus 63 equal to 2. The common difference of this arithmetical progression is 2, and here A equal to 3, and the common difference D equal to A2 minus 7, that equal to 10 minus 3, that equal to 7. D value here for the arithmetical progression number 2 we got D value is 7. We got A value and D value. So here as we said now, then nth terms are equal is said. Nth number of terms are equal. So here nth number of term formula A plus n minus 1 into D. Here also A plus n minus 1 into D. As we said that this is given actually. given that this is given that their nth terms are equal. So here a value and d value we need to substitute this arithmetical progression number 1. Here a and d values we have to substitute this arithmetical progression number 2 because their nth number of terms are equal. Nth number of term of the first arithmetical progression, nth number of term of the second arithmetical progression. A value is 63 plus n minus 1 into d value is 2. Here a value is 3 plus n minus 1 into d value is 7. See, now let us solve this. 63 plus 2 into n is 2n minus 2 into 1 is 2, that equal to 3 plus 7 into n is 7n minus 7 into 1 is 7. So what we need to do it? Simple. This n number of terms will transfer this one side and remaining terms will bring it this side. So 63, here the constant term is minus 2 this side. This plus 3 will transfer this side, minus 3. Minus 7 also will transfer this side, plus 7. That equal to, already there is a 7n here and plus 2n become minus 2n. Let us solve this. See, 63 plus 7, 70. 70 minus 2 minus 3, minus 5. 70 minus 5 is 65. Okay, here 63 plus 7, 70. 70 minus this 5, 65. That equal to, here you get 7n minus 2n is 5n. This 5 will transfer this side as n equal to 65 by 5. 5 ones are 5. Here 1 left, 5 3s are. And is equal to 13. Therefore, the 13th terms of nth terms are equal. The 13th nth terms are equal. That means A13 equal to A13. If you find out the 13th term of this arithmetical progression and the 13th term of this arithmetical progression, that will be same. Okay, that will be same only here. That is what we have found. Now next we go for 14th question here. 14th questions. Let's see that 14th questions once. You go through the textbook. What is 14th question? That is, determine the APs whose third term is 16 and seventh term is exceeded by fifth term by 12. Here third term, 14th question, third term, A3 equal to, the third term, A3 equal to 16 and 16th term, sorry, 7th term, A7 equal to exceeds, before we have done one problem like this. That is 9th problem we have done. 7th term exceeds the 5th term by 12. 5th term by 12. So A3 equal to 16 and A7 exceeds the 5th term by 12. Here what we need to find out? Determine the AP. Arithmetical progression we need to find out. Arithmetical progression means A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D. The general form of arithmetical progression we need to find out. Okay, let us see here. First, we'll write what is there here. A3 is nothing but here A plus 2D value is equal to 16. This we know it, equation number 1 like. Okay, what is here? A7, A plus 6D equal to A5, A plus 4D, that equal to what? 12. This 2 also will bring this side. So here A plus 6D, here minus A minus 4D equal to 12. This plus A and minus 4D, sorry, plus 4D become minus A and minus 4D. Your plus A minus A cancel. 4D minus, sorry, 6D minus 4D is 2D, that equal to 12. This 12 you transfer this side to know the value of D, that equal to 12 by 2. 2 ones are 2 6 are. As D value is 6. As we got the D value, now this D value let us substitute in the equation number 1. Let us substitute D equal to 6 in equation number 1. What is equation number 1? A plus 2D. A plus 2D equal to 16. And D value is 6 no. A plus 2 into 6 equal to 16. A plus 12 equal to 16. So this 12 will transfer this side. Here A equal to 16 minus 12. So A equal to 4. A value we have 4 and D value we have 6. Else we can find out the arithmetical progression, that is a comma a plus b comma a plus 2d comma a plus 3d and so on. So a value, that is 4 comma a plus b, 4 plus d value is 6, and here 4 plus 2 into 6 comma 4 plus 3 into 6 like this. So here 4 plus 6 is 10, here 2 6 12 plus 4 16 plus 6 you add, here 22 and so on. This is arithmetical progression. I hope you understand this now. Let us see the next problem now. Let's see the 15th question now. Find the 20th term from the end. This question you need to be underlined. The line 20th term from the end. From the last we need to find out the 20th term. Till now we have found that 20th term or whatever required term from the front, from the starting. But here we need to find 20th term from the last. It will be different. See. So 5th term from the here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5th term. Now 5th term from the end 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be 5th term. That last term also should be countable. When you are finding 5th term from the front 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 5th term from the end, you need to count. Here this one also, last one also is a term. This also we need to be count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See this one. So normally the mistake, we won't count the last term, but we need to count the last one also. Or else you can also do that. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1 will get the 5th term. So that you remember. So here the 20th term from the end of AP, the arithmetical progression. Here this is the 15th question. Arithmetical progression. What is arithmetical progression here? 3 comma 8 comma 13th comma and so on 253. What is the 20th term from the end? From here, what is the 20th term? That we need to find out. Simple. First you find out here a value is 3, b value is a2 minus a1, that equal to 8 minus 3, that equal to 5. D value got 5. Else here an value is 253. An value is 253. Let us find out how many number of terms are involved in this first. N number of terms will find out which number of term it is. If you know which number of term it is, from the end we can find out what is the 20th term. Okay. Now let us see that a equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Very important. Where you do the mistake here actually. 253 equal to a value is 3, n minus 1 into d value is 5. So 253 minus 3 here now, because this plus 3 become minus here when you transfer LHS side, and remaining terms you write as it is. Here 253 minus 3 is 250, that equal to n minus 1 into 5. This minus into 5 you transfer this side. 250 by 5 equal to n minus 1. 2 ones are 5 ones are 5 5s are 25 and 0. N minus 1 equal to 50, where n equal to 50 plus 1, n equal to 51. There are 51 terms. This is a 51th term. 51th term. There are 51 terms are there. What is the 20th term from the end? Therefore, 20th term from end. Normally what you do, it's 51 minus 20 you will do it. See, that is what you people do it. 51 minus 20, this is what you do it. Therefore you people will write that as 31th term. But it is wrong, because this 51 also is a term which you are not counting actually. So plus 1 you do it always. That equal to 32. 32nd term. The 32nd term we need to find out. Now A32. This is what? The 32nd term is what here? The 32nd nothing but the 20th term from this end. The 20th term from the end is A32. That A32 equal to A plus 31 into D. Very important here. You need to be understand here. As I said, by finger counting, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As it comes in the front wise. In the clockwise it is correct only. Anti-clockwise when you count 1, 2, 3, 4. but this last term we need to be count. So plus 1 if you do it, you get the 5. So that's what I done. A32 equal to A value, already we have A value is 3. Plus 31 into D value is what here? D value is 5. Simple. Now let us multiply this. A32 equal to 3 plus 5 is 5, 5 3 is 15. So A32 equal to 158. The 158 is the 20th term from the end. The 20th term from the end. Term from the end of given AP. Given AP is 158. So I hope you understand this now. Now next 16th and 17th, very easy. The 16th one you can do it by reading itself. When you read the question, you can understand what is the 16th question and how to solve the problem. Once you go through the 16th question now, that is the sum of 4th and 8th term and AP is 24 and the sum of 6th and 10th term is 44. Find the 3 terms of AP. Simple. So first what is given? Let us see. What is given? The sum of 4th and 8th term. The A4 plus A8 equal to what is got? 24. So this one. Again they have given one more that the sum of 6th term A6 plus 10th term A10 is 44. Let us see what is A4. A plus 3D plus A8 A plus 70, that equal to 24. Here A6, let us solve this first. A plus A 2A 2A plus 3 plus 7 10D equal to 24. So this is equation number 1. Here A plus 5D plus A plus 9D equal to 44. 1A plus 1A 2A 2A plus 5A plus 5D plus 9D, that is 14D equal to 44. This is equation number 2. From 1 and 2 let us solve this. From 1 and 2 we get, from 1 and 2 we get this. See, 2A plus 10D equal to 24. Now here 2A plus 14D equal to 44. So what I said, we need to be cancel one of the unknown term. So let us cancel A's because their coefficients also equal. Here plus 2A, here plus 2A. Let us multiply this equation by the minus, so that plus 2A minus 2A get cancelled here. 10 minus 14 is minus 4D, that equal to here minus 20. Here itself we can cancel. Minus and minus get cancelled. 4 1s are 4 5s are. D equal to D equal to 5. We got D value is 5. Now let us substitute this D value in the equation number 1. Let us substitute D equal to 5 in equation number 1. What is equation number 1? That is 2A plus 10D equal to 24. So D value let us substitute here. 2A plus 10 into 5 equal to 24. 2A plus 10 into 5 50 equal to 24. Now let us transfer this 50 this side. 2A equal to 24 minus 15. That is 2A equal to minus 26. Here 2 ones are 2 minus 13s are. So A equal to minus 13 directly. I got it here. So A value and D value I got it here. So let us find out the AP. Arithmetical progression of first 3 terms. A comma A plus D comma A plus 2D. First 3 terms I need. A equal to minus 13 comma A minus 13 plus D value is what? Already we got the D value is a 5. And A plus 2 into D value is 5. Let us start this. Minus A is nothing but a minus 13 here. Minus 13 comma minus 8, comma, minus 13, 2 5s are 10, that equal to minus 13, comma, minus 8, comma, minus 3. So these are the first three terms of AP. I hope you understand here what we have done here. The expanded, the formulas we have written, then we got equation number 1 and 2. By the elimination process, we got A value and D value. We have substituted here in the first general form of the arithmetical progression. Next, we have 17th question. Last question of this exercise. With this, our exercise will get complete. Okay. So the main thing you need to do it was the exercise number 1 and also exercise number 2 to get the some information about this arithmetical progression. See, 17th question. Subbarao started a work in the 1995. In 1995, he started a work. 1995, he started a work with salary, annual salary of 5,000 rupees. Here, rupees 5,000. With the 5,000 he started in the 1995. So, he received an increment of 200 rupees each year. In which year did his salary reach the 7,000? That means in 1996, every year he received the 200 rupees increment. That means here it is 5,000 in the 1995. In 1996, 5,200. In 1997, 5,400. In 1998, 5,600. It's and so on. In which year? Okay, in which year his salary become a 7,000 rupees? This is what? Here we get the arithmetical progression here in the AP. This is in the arithmetical progression simply. So where A equal to the salary rupees 5,000, then common difference D equal to 200 rupees each year, the increment, and AN equal to that is rupees 7,000. And which number of year, which year he gets, in which year he gets the salary become 7,000. So let us find out the n value by using A equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Here n rupees 7,000 equal to A, that is rupees 5,000 plus n minus 1 into D. D equal to into rupees 200. This 5,000 transfer this side, rupees 7,000 minus rupees 5,000 equal to n minus 1 into rupees 200. So 7,000 rupees minus 5,000 rupees, that equal to rupees 2,000 equal to n minus 1 into rupees 200. This 200 also will transfer this side. So rupees 2,000 by rupees 200, that equal to n minus 1. Here 2 zeros, 2 get cancelled. Here 10 in 10 years. That is here you get here 10 equal to n minus 1. So this minus 1 you transfer this side, that become a plus 1 now. N equal to 10 plus 1, that n equal to 11. So the 11th year. So the 11th year, that means we started in 1995 plus 11 years. Plus 11 years. But we add the 11 years here in 19. So here 6, 10, 1, 10, 1. In 2006. In 2006 year, you get the salary rupees 7,000 rupees in 2006. That means after 11 years, if you started the work in 1995, after 11 years you get the 7,000 rupees. If annual income, that means increment is 200 rupees per year. Then I hope you understand this exercise completely. Watch previous exercise and this exercise, make a notes to understand very clearly. So in the next video I will tell you how to find out the sum of these. If you add this completely, what we get? By adding, writing in the vertical form and adding each and every term, it becomes very difficult. So how to add by using formula, the sum of the arithmetical progression, that we are going to learn in our next video. So till that time, keep smiling and keep learning something new. Bye children.